I used to think Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 was just another verse people quoted when life got tough. One of those lines that sounded nice but didn't mean much to a guy like me. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I never thought those words could speak to a man who'd lost nearly everything: his marriage, his sense of self, and his hope for the future. But after my divorce, when the house was quiet and the loneliness set in, I reached a point where my own strength just wasn't enough. I was exhausted, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I'd always prided myself on being self-reliant. But I hit a wall I couldn't climb over alone. That's when I started searching for something bigger than myself. And you know what? I found God, not in a church pew, but in the silence of my living room, in the ache of my chest, and in the desperate prayers I barely believed anyone was listening to. Isaiah's words started to make sense when I realized that waiting on the Lord wasn't about sitting around, hoping for a miracle to fall into my lap. It was about stretching myself, holding on in expectation, trusting that God could bring renewal even out of my brokenness. I started running, literally at first, at the school track, inside the gym, and in the park circling the lake, pounding the pavement to burn off the pain. Each mile became a kind of prayer, a way to let go of the past and build something new. I wrote my story down, every raw and honest detail, and it turned into a book. I started a business using a logo I created decades ago, something I'd always dreamed about, but never dared to try. For the first time in my life, I felt like I was soaring, rising above the wreckage of my old life. I learned that God's strength doesn't always come as a lightning bolt. Sometimes it's the quiet endurance to keep moving forward, to run and not grow weary, to walk and not faint, even when you're not sure where the path leads. My divorce didn't define me. Finding God did. Reinventing myself wasn't about erasing the pain, but about letting God use it to build something better for me. Now, as I look back, I see that hope in the Lord really does renew your strength, and sometimes you really do soar on wings like eagles.